Indian people are amidst a flurry of political activity, anticipation, and speculation as their country undergoes the largest democratic exercise on the planet, the Lok Sabha elections. Over the next 20 minutes, we'll discuss the current status and latest developments surrounding the elections in India. Joining us for this discussion is a seasoned journalist with over 20 years of experience and a distinguished voice in Indian media, Mr. Rohit Sharma. Rohit, it's an honor to have you with us. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for calling me, ma'am. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
Thank you very much. Would you tell us some, a brief about what is happening, how many phases have gone by, and how long will it take for Lok Sabha elections to end?
Six phases. Six phases are over, and the final phase, 1st of January is yet, 1st of June is yet to happen, and 4th of June we have the results. Now, almost you can say just 50 seats, approximately 50 seats are left. The rest of the 500 are over, approximately. I'm like not exact counting, 10 here there. Now, in these 500 seats, we've seen a lot of changes. Initially, BJP started with overconfidence that they're winning more than 300 seats. Then came a wave of Hindu-Muslim, you can call them allegations by the opposition that the prime minister is doing Hindu and Muslim, and the kind of religious animosity that is being inculcated into the minds of the voters. But the voting pattern has shown that the BJP is jittery.
So
In the
BJP
first
is,
phase,
sorry,
jittery.
I'm just for the benefit of viewers who are not very familiar with Indian politics. So BJP is the ruling political party, the key member of the ruling coalition, which is Bharatiya Janata Party and abbreviated as BJP. And you are telling us that BJP is in strong position?
BJP has been running a majority government for the past
Okay.
10 years. So they have a strong position. The opposition does not have that requisite number of seats even to amend a law,
Okay.
right?
And who are the, key parties in opposition, which are, rival of Mr. Modi, who is the current prime minister?
Indian National Congress, that
Mm-hmm.
is the that is the principal opposition party. Why I'm calling it a principal opposition party? Although it just has 54 seats, and Prime Minister Modi got 303 seats last time around in 2019, and the Congress got 54. But why I'm calling it as principal opposition is the rest of the parties are one state parties, be it Trinamool, be it Nitish Kumar or Farooq Abdullah or anybody else, right? DMK, or they are all state specific parties. One or two parties, you can call three parties. Three
Mm-hmm.
parties are national parties. One is Bahujan Samaj Party, doesn't have so many MPs, just had 10 MPs last time around. Uh, Another one is Aam Aadmi Party. Now, Aam Aadmi Party of Kejriwal is a strong party. Why I'm calling it a strong party is because apart from Congress, it is the only opposition party which has government in two states. One is Delhi, one is Punjab.
Okay.
Congress has Congress has is ruling more than two states, right? This, and if you come to other parties, rest all the parties, Mayawati or Bahujan Samaj Party may be a national party, maybe one of the largest parties according to vote, but is not ruling any state. And rest of the parties, Mayawati is not ruling any state. Nitish is in one state, Lalu is in one state, Mamata Banerjee is in one state. If you see Odisha, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, one state, Shiva Sena, that's an ally of that Shiv Sena has split right through the middle, and one faction is an ally of the prime minister or the BJP, and the other faction is an ally of the opposition. So this entire opposition has created one alliance known as India Alliance. They
Hmm.
called it INDIA India. So people call it India Alliance. That India Alliance has the capacity to dent BJP. How come? Once you go above a certain mark
Mm-hmm.
in Indian politics,
Mm-hmm.
you get the benefit of fragmented opposition. Here, the India Alliance reduced that fragmented opposition up from within those 30 parties or 20 parties of India Alliance. They had a configuration where only one person will be fielded by the India Alliance, like in Delhi. For the past two Lok Sabha elections, BJP has got 7 out of 7 seats. This time around, they got 7 out of 7 seats because there were two parties, Congress as well as Aam Aadmi Party. Both of them contested separately in 2014 in all the 7 seats. Had there had there been one candidate from both the parties, the opposition would have won. Means these two parties got
Yeah. They
more
split the
votes than the
vote.
people.
They split the
Yeah,
opposition vote into two. Yeah.
more votes than the combined. They had more votes than the
More
BJP.
votes.
This
So
time
this time
around,
around, they have an alliance, and so they're posing a united front against BJP.
last time around, 303 seats. Before that, 2014, they had 282 seats. Okay, 272 is the halfway mark. 282. They were 10 ahead of it. But
Mm-hmm.
then this 282 was a big achievement because last time, before 2014, India, when it was only in 1984 that India had a full majority government. After that, all the governments that came to power were coalition governments. No one party had a majority. So it was an achievement. And being I was a very small child in 84, and after that, when I was in school, we saw coalition governments only. So
Mm-hmm.
a generation has come up which saw just coalition governments. Even Manmohan Singh government 10 years was a coalition government. So now, from that angle, we had a mindset that no government will get a full majority. Modi started that. Secondly, 303 seats last time around 2019 was the impact of Palakot strike. This time around, they do not have any such miracle.
Mm-hmm.
If there is any undercurrent that will come in front when the counting is in progress or the count is complete, right? Undercurrents cannot be detected by anybody.
That's right.
Now, thirdly,
So that begins the question: what is the key issue in these elections? Because clearly it's not Modi wave. Clearly there is no Balakot Pulwama. What then is the key issue in these elections? What are people talking? What are politicians talking about in their election campaigns?
but there is no way, no doubt about it. But there's a big chunk of people who say, "यार कुछ भी हुआ, वोट तो मोदी को देंगे."
Okay.
Now, in India, there is, I mean, like newfound Hinduism,
Mm-hmm.
newfound Hindutva, right? And Hindutva with a pride. So that actually attaches people with Modi. You cannot ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
That may not come in public, that may not be detected in public, but the people say, हम तो 500 रुपए लीटर तेल खरीदेंगे लेकिन वोट मोदी को देंगे. You cannot ignore that also. There is a big chunk who says that. Now, how much is that chunk? 50%, 20%, 10%, 5%, or 80%. That will be the that on the 4th of June, that will be clear. Now, coming to the point, there is no Modi wave as such. Now, going back to 303 seats, BJP has everything to lose. If we compare the 2019 elections and today, BJP had 25 out of 25 seats in Rajasthan. They're going to lose at least three. Some people say they will lose five. Which seats I am unable to clarify. Means I'm not a psychologist. Whatever the psychologist say. 26 out of 26 in Gujarat. Gujarat is the home state of Prime Minister Modi. He may retain them. He may retain them. Here I give him leverage. 28 out of 29 in Madhya Pradesh. This miracle may not be repeated. 64 out of 80 in Uttar Pradesh. People say that he's going to win 70. I feel he's going to, this situation is going to deteriorate. Uttarakhand, they had 4 out of 5 out of 5. I better not comment on it. He may get 5 out of 5. Himachal, they had 4 out of 4. They may get 4 out of 4, but they cannot get 5 out of 4. Uttarakhand, again, they cannot get 5 out of 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically, these are the main battlegrounds. And
These
you're
are
churning the
battlegrounds.
numbers about these, what will
Yeah.
happen in these battlegrounds.
I'll come to the other battlegrounds as well. Bihar has 40 seats, and these people got more than 35 seats like last time around. Do you think
Okay.
that the opposition is so weak that they will secede the election? I don't see that. They had West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, out of 42 seats, they had 18 this time around. Of course, voting percentage has gone up. Now, wherever the voting percentage goes up, I'll come to the voting percentage also. Wherever the voting percentage goes up, BJP gains. Now, voting percentage has gone up in West Bengal. Last time, 40 out of 42, they had 18. Do you expect them to get 42 out of 42? I don't think. They may go somewhere around 40, somewhere around 25 or 30 is a big thing. Okay. In Assam or in Northeast, they are good, doing good, but they just have 25 seats or something like that. Maharashtra, out of 48 seats, they had around 40 seats last time around. This time around, they do not have Shiv Sena in their kitty. Okay, so in this area where BJP was strong, another state was Karnataka. Karnataka, they had I think more than 30 seats. I'll have to check it out. This time around, they're going to lose it. They do not have a government in Karnataka this time around. Out of After two consecutive Karnataka governments, BJP governments, this time it is Congress government. So rest of the South India, out of 150 seats, they will not be able to capture too much. Now, South India has 150 seats. They do not have any presence in Andhra. Out of 5 states in Andhra, they do not have any presence in Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Kerala. 4 states, they're getting 0 seats, or 1 or 2. Karnataka, they may get some. So out of 150, they may get 30. You lose 120. Look at it.
So, yeah.
From where this figure of 400 comes, I'm unable to understand.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking. Right?
Yeah, but these numbers are very, you have done your, homework very impressively, and it seems that you have, calculated and seen from very closely. You have observed the elections and the pattern of people's, how people might make their decision. But that the question remains, Mr. Sharma, what is the major issue? What is one issue around which this election is being fought?
They are
Just
fighting
one issue.
BJP is fighting on various issues. First one is that BJP is fighting it on development, and they have done development. Development has happened, no doubt about it. They have worked on many fronts. They have fed 80 crore people free of cost. They have the roads are better.
Yeah.
We have Vande Bharat and Make
There's
in
a
India is
huge
doing wonderful job.
Labharti community that they're also playing their the Labhartis, because they have certainly increased.
Labharti.
This, some of this, many of the schemes, these Russian schemes, especially, it was started by Manmohan Singh, but Mr. Modi increased it so much, and he made a community out of the beneficiaries of all these things. And to Labharti is a big community. I totally understand that. But looking at the speeches that Mr. Modi has been making, he has been relying less on the development he has done. In fact, if you look at the speeches, only 5 to 10% of his entire talk has been about his achievement, his party's achievements and work over the last 10 years. Most of it is about what will happen if God forbid Congress comes. What will happen? What will they do? Most of his discussion is about Congress manifesto rather than his own party's manifesto. Most of his discussion is about the communal content of the politics. So how do you look at it? I mean, if so much development has happened, it was easier for him to talk about that, but he's not doing that. Instead, he's doing these all other things, which are divisive in nature, which are dividing the, actually, which might be actually joining all Hindus together, and Hindus make like 80% of, almost 80% of India's population. So do you think he's doing it as an election strategy because he doesn't think there is another important and major issue on which he can fight the elections?
No, this is what I told you earlier,
Mm-hmm.
that they have been fighting on Hindutva for long, right?
Yeah.
Hindutva was one of their plans, but they started with development. Now, before the elections even started,
Mm-hmm.
we in the journalistic world, there was a buzz that Nupur Sharma can be given one seat, right? And one more seat for one seat for Nupur Sharma, and another seat for one more lady was who was also involved in this kind of a thing where Hindu Muslim activities were going on. But they never get one more Kajal Hindustani, right? She had gone to jail also
Mm-hmm.
for this for a speech. She might be wrong, she might not be wrong. I have nothing to say about it. But then she went to jail on this Hindu Muslim plank, and Nupur Sharma was again, she was the international headline. Nupur Sharma was, and now they did not give any ticket to either of the women, either of the ladies,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because initially they were trying to avoid this Hindu Muslim plan. Now, as the Prime Minister himself is speaking about it, this shows that they are jittery. Why they are jittery? Whenever there is polling above 67%, this is what the analysts say. Whenever there's a polling above 67%, the chances of BJP winning um, go up manyfold. This time around, Rajasthan has voted 50%, 50% voting in Rajasthan, around 60% in Madhya Pradesh, around 60% in UP. The election can go anywhere because the margin will be less. And in less, last time around 100 seats were there, where there was a very small, very tender, very slim, whisker thin margin. So
Yeah.
that those seats can switch side. And if those seats switch side, 50 seats switch side, BJP goes below 272, and BJP has to rely on the allies or potential allies. Now, when BJP relies on potential allies, Prime
Mm.
Minister Modi is not such a strong Prime Minister. This is the problem. No analyst has said till date that the next Prime Minister will be Rahul Gandhi or anybody else.
Yeah.
This is certain that they are coming back. BJP is coming back. Prime Minister Modi is coming back. But will it be 272 or not?
Mm.
The discussion
That
was,
is,
will it
yeah.
be 400 or not? That
Mm.
it's certainly not going to be 400. But will it be 272 or not? Below 272, Prime Minister Modi will not be such a strong Prime Minister. The Prime Minister who removed Article 370, Prime Minister who conducted Balakot. Balakot was the first of its kind.
Mm.
Across territory, your air force going and attacking.
Mm.
So Prime Minister Modi will not be such a strong prime minister. I don't want to say that he will be a weak prime minister, because the nature of a prime minister is that he will resign, but he will not show any weakness. Although he has shown weakness at one point, he has taken back farm laws. But those farm laws, I myself defended those farm laws. That video went viral. But when Prime Minister took back the farm laws, there was a weakness, but this was the only, in the past 10 years, he has shown that weakness just once.
Mm.
Next time around, if he does not have 272, he might have to show this weakness some more time.
Yeah.
So, means 2, 3 times more.
Yeah. But
And
why
that's a big deal.
yeah, I totally understand, and thank you very much for bringing this aspect of the campaigning, how the campaign is running from both sides. And we do understand that there is no alternative face. A lot of people, a lot of journalists in India are asking, if not Modi, who? Because there is no other face, charismatic leadership coming from the opposition parties who could be said this is the alternative if Mr. Modi doesn't win. So this is a huge, I would say, damaging position for the opposition. But I come back. I want
No,
to bring you
here
back.
I'll answer. Here I'll answer one. I'm sorry to that I'm just
Yeah, sure.
cutting you. India is a country where a person was sleeping, IK Gujral, and he was woken up at 2 o'clock in the night and told that you are the prime minister from tomorrow.
Mm.
So we do not have a paucity of prime minister. David Gowda became prime minister by
Yeah.
a lottery system. He went into the hall for selecting a prime minister, and he came out of the hall as a prime minister. So we have enough of prime ministers. But then, if not Modi, then whom? It is a subject. It is a subject of the wide discussion, because
Yeah, that's right.
anybody can run the country because they have enough of advice. We have a capable bureaucracy. We
Yeah,
have
of course,
so
absolutely.
many.
Where India is a huge country and there are so many people. But unfortunately, in the entire world, even when where the parliamentary system is there, in Pakistan also this parliamentary system. But unfortunately, what is happening over the last few mandates is that in these parliamentary system, even in these parliamentary systems, the elections are being fought as the presidential system. So you have to have a, like a presidential candidate, you have to have a, strong figure who could command the, authority, prime ministerial authority, right from the election campaigning. So that is, and that is why if you look around wherever the parliamentary system is, elections are unfortunately being not in UK so much, because in UK the mother of the parliamentary systems, the as you said, there is no dearth of prime ministers, and anyone who commands majority can become the prime minister, and that is true for India as well. We have seen that Mr. IK Gujral did brilliant things for peace between India and Pakistan. Mr. Manmohan Singh did a lot of great things for Indian economy. It opened up, and India has been on, on a upward journey ever since. I think parliamentary system at the end pays. But I'll bring you back to the bigger picture once again. So these number churning aside, these numbers, I understand there's a devil in the details, and one has the, propensity of going to the details. But coming back from this drawing board, let's look at the bigger picture. Once again, because there is no potent issue on which this election could be fought, the emphasis is going back to the communal question in India. And that emphasis is, the only person who is bringing that emphasis to the wrong place is Mr. Modi, the current prime minister. Is this because he feels less comfortable, less confident during the elections? Or what can be the reason?
There's no dearth of confidence in the prime minister. Prime
Mm-hmm.
minister is always, if you look at his personality, he's very confident, and he has always been confident. The day he came into electoral politics, he fought the election later and was a chief minister earlier. First he became the chief minister, and then he fought, became an MLA, member of Legislative Assembly. Then
Mm.
he fought the election, right? After becoming the chief minister, he the day he came into the electoral politics, he was a chief minister, and then he became the prime minister. Not even a single day this man has sat in the opposition. Call it luck or call it the grace of God.
Yeah.
Whatever, whatever.
But these
For the
speeches
past
do not
25 years.
muster confidence. So when these speeches do not indicate any confidence. These speeches indicate a man who is thoroughly shaken, looking at the receding popularity that he sees.
I know.
Frustrate a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit nervousness or frustration. Don't you see that it that way?
I see that nervousness.
Mhm.
I see that not nervousness, but they are jittery.
Hmm.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
Because the base is eroding, it seems. It seems
Mm.
that base is eroding. But then, he is Modi. Now, in 2002, he was accused of a riot. That riot where 76 Hindus were burnt alive. After that, a riot took place. This thing brought him into the heart of every Hindu. Very clear words.
Mm.
Now, that cannot be taken out of every Hindu's heart,
Mhm.
right? He is confident and he has shown it again and again. Wherever he stands, he wins. So don't forget it. He is what you call in Hindi Hindu Hriday Samrat. Maybe I do not support him. Maybe another person doesn't support him. Maybe you don't support him. But crores of Hindus support him.
That-
And wherever
And many
he
Muslims
does
too.
something,
Actually, many
Muslim
Dalits and
women,
Muslims too.
Muslim women have voted for him because there was something known as an instant triple talaq. Uh,
That's right.
at one point of time, in 1 minute, they used to say talak, 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 and talak used to happen. So that
Yeah.
instant triple talak was banned. So Muslim women supported him. Now there's something known as the Pasmanda Muslim. Pasmanda Muslims are also supporting him. But if you look at it, if you look at the configurations in UP, in Bihar, the caste configuration was so bad that after 1991, no high caste, no upper caste Hindu ever became a chief minister. In both the states, UP and Bihar, do not
Mhm.
understand, they do not underestimate Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh has a population more than Pakistan and Bihar. Total combined, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, they have a population which is beyond the beating of any country apart from China, India, and America, right?
Mhm.
They have a huge uh, population as well as they have wonderful economy. Now, both the states have a sizable chunk of what do you call backward communities and lower communities,
Yeah.
low caste.
That's
After
right.
1989, no upper caste person could become the chief minister. Modi is the only person who shattered all the caste configurations, and the vote came directly to him.
Hmm.
Modi is the only person who, if he does a rally in one district, the surrounding districts also vote for Modi.
Hmm.
Modi has such a charisma. So you cannot, you go by you just check the records. In Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, the situation was the caste configuration was so strong that the two up lower caste parties, two not
Hmm.
lower caste, OBC parties or the other
Yeah.
Dalit parties, the two parties used to either one was ruling or the other one was ruling.
Mhm.
It is the first time
Okay.
that BJP or the BJP allies have come. So
Mhm.
Modi has shattered all caste configurations and Modi has shattered all other configurations. The unity or the what do you say consolidation of the Hindutva vote bank has taken place in the Modi tenure only. And why this has happened? Because we saw the kind of misbehavior or more tolerance towards Muslims in the previous regimes. Misbehavior also. Many Muslims used to openly abuse that we are kingmakers, we can do something. There were their videos. Now no such video comes. And Yogi is another person.
Hmm.
Yogi Adityanath, who's the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh, is one more person. They have strictly, in the area I live, it is called Zilla Ghaziabad. And
Mm-hmm.
Ghaziabad is one of the most notorious districts, used to be one of the most notorious districts
In Uttar
in the
Pradesh.
entire country, not Uttar
In
Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh. Okay.
Every day there was not a single day when there was no chain snatching or mobile snatching 10 years earlier. Today, I have not heard it in the entire district
So he has
for
brought
the
peace.
past year.
Hmm. He has brought,
Peace,
yeah,
law and order,
law and
and
order.
Modi. Modi and Yogi, two persons. These two persons are the gems of BJP. Maybe this time around they may go below 272, but till these two persons are there, BJP is not going to fade away. This is very clear.
Hmm. Which ones are the major battlefields, battlegrounds in these elections that we should watch carefully?
Uttar Pradesh will certainly be one because
Okay.
it has a population more than four countries, less than just four countries in the world, and more than rest of the countries. Those four countries are US, India, China, Indonesia, right? And it is such a big market. Uttar Pradesh will be given.
Yeah.
So UP contributes 80 seats to the Lok Sabha. Out of 545 seats, 80 seats come from Lok Sabha. Second one will be Rajasthan, where they have made a government more recently.
Yeah.
Uh,
In
Third
the,
one will be,
yeah.
yeah, third one will be Madhya Pradesh,
Mm-hmm.
where they will face tough challenge from the side of Congress. Uh, and bigger threat will be, the bigger problem will be, or a bigger challenge will be West Bengal, where
West
Mamata
Bengal.
Banerjee is very
Yeah,
strong.
that's right.
And BJP has actually moved inroads. One thing has to be seen.
Hmm.
In the South India,
Hmm.
BJP is still very weak, still very weak. In the entire history of India, uh, independent India, BJP has won just one seat in Tamil Nadu in the entire history. That was Kanyakumari, Pon Radhakrishnan. Last year in 2014, they have not won any Lok Sabha seat. They won one or two Vidhan Sabha, the
Hmm.
assembly seats, but they've not won any seat from Tamil Nadu. We'll have to look at it. Yeah, how Tamil Nadu votes and
Yeah.
Kerala. Kerala has seen a lot of polarization in the recent times. The RSS has done a wonderful work there. Polarization has happened. The communists have killed so many BJP members. So we'll have to look at it. If BJP is able to make a mark, they had a good share last time around.
Hmm.
One seat is Trivandrum, the capital of Kerala, where uh,
Yeah.
one cabinet minister is there. One minister,
Hmm.
Chandrasekhar, Chandrasekhar, something like that. I forgot the name.
So
Sorry for forgetting
basically,
the name. Yeah.
yeah. So
And
basically, we need to
and
see carefully the southern states and the Hindi heartland, where he might actually lose, if I understand you correctly, he might actually lose some seats in the Hindi heartland, which was considered BJP's main focal area.
these are invincible citadels of BJP, Hindi
Yeah.
belt. But that person was Shashi Tharoor. Shashi
Mhm.
Tharoor in Trivandrum, and we have Chandrasekhar there. This is last time around. Shashi Tharoor was trailing in the initial phases and then went on to win. Now
Hmm.
coming to the Hindi heartland. Hindi heartland has always been the citadel of BJP, be it
That's right.
Modi or Atal Bihari Vajpayee. But they have lost that heartland. In 2004 or 2009. So
Hmm.
we'll have to look at it. But when Modi is there, be assured that Heartland is going to vote for Modi.
All right. With that, we come to the end of tonight's episode of Unravel. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our guest, Mr. Rohit Sharma, for his invaluable insights and analysis. Rohit, thank you for joining us tonight. And to our viewers, especially in India, thank you for tuning in. Remember, the journey to the ballot box strengthens citizens' rights, and your voice matters. A very good luck to all of you in India. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's shape the future of democracy together. Until next time, this is Marvi Samad signing off. Good night.